What's going on, guys? It's Unknown Player here, and today I've got even more Rise of Iron news for you guys. The hype is definitely building and loads of things have been surfacing on the internet just today alone. We've got a load of exciting news to talk about in terms of Rise of Iron and the things to expect. So the first thing is that Bungie accidentally posted an ad for their actual expansion which shows off a little bit of info, and this is spotted on Twitter by Gathalion, who is a Destiny Twitch streamer. I'll link the tweet in the description where he actually found it. But he saw this image of an actual ad which describes the expansion and what kind of things we can expect in it. So it says Destiny, Rise of Iron, new story, new raid, gear and weapons, and destinythegame.com. And then also at the bottom it says discover the fate of the Iron Lords. That's pretty funny right there, an actual description firsthand from Bungie. It seems that was an advert that was paid for, of course, and to go up on Google, but it definitely went up way too early, and it gave us a little bit of a glimpse at what the expansion is going to be. So from that is pretty interesting. Of course, we now know this is 100% the full expansion. It's not a summer event, it's not a small PvP event, and it's nothing to do with the live team. This is a full expansion, and of course it's what we'll be getting in the fall. Now, in terms of the info from this, we don't actually get a massive amount that you wouldn't expect normally. Of course, the typical stuff we would expect from an expansion. We get new story elements, so of course, probably new cutscenes, new story missions. There's the raid, of course, which is good to know as confirmation, 100% solid fact. We are definitely getting a raid. Of course, Kotaku, like I covered in a video a while back, did say there will be a raid that's based off the Fallen with a twist, and it'll be set on the Earth. So that's pretty interesting to know. And of course, also there's going to be gear and weapons, as we'd expect. The most interesting thing that I'm definitely most excited for is to find out more info about the Iron Lords and what happened to them. And it seems we're going to be discovering their fate. The main thing to note so far is the Iron Lords were a group of guardians who defended the city and fought a lot of battles, and Lord Saladin was their leader. You probably remember most of their names from the Year 1 Iron Banner weapons they were named after, like Ephrodite and Radagast and Felwinter, but it seems that most of them have died or either disappeared, had a falling out between themselves, so we don't know what happened to them. All we do know is that there was a group of guardians that followed them called the Iron Wolves, and those are guys like Hakon and Nerwin and Waylaran, who the Year 2 Iron Banner weapons are named after. So it seems we're going to get a lot more info about what happened with these guys, and a lot more story, and this seems to be the main element of what we're going to be learning about in Rise of Iron. So the next thing is that Bungie did actually put out a teaser image which shows off something very interesting promoting their stream on Thursday, and we can see the Destiny logo kind of covered in snow and dirt, I guess, and this is very much in the same theme as the Rise of Iron. We can't tell too much from the image. The only main thing is that it definitely seems to be with the same theme as Earth, with the dirt and the snow, and definitely isn't set on another planet like Venus or Mars, the Dreadnought. This is definitely on Earth. It does look a tiny bit like Europa, the icy and snowy moon of Jupiter, but I'm definitely leaning a lot more towards Earth on this one. And also the Destiny Tricorn logo in the middle is made out of iron, so once again with the Rise of Iron theme. When they tweeted out, they said join Bungie on Thursday, June 9th to watch the live reveal of Destiny's next adventure on twitch.tv/Bungie, of course. And then when Bungie tweeted out, they said calling all Guardians, spread the word, rally your fire teams, or just come as you are. So once again, hyping up this stream on Thursday, and you definitely want to make sure you're tuning into it because it's going to be a huge amount of news. And if you can't watch it, then of course I'll have videos on my channel covering all the news and info you need to know. Now the next thing is an email that was sent out to a few people from Bungie about the actual stream and some info about the Rise of Iron. Seems like it definitely was a mistake and they maybe didn't mean to include as much information as they did, but this one right here is from the Destiny blog Twitter account, which tweeted out the image when they got the email, and this one says right here, tune in on Thursday to learn more about the next Destiny expansion. So there it is. They never actually used the word expansion before themselves, but there is the actual confirmation that Rise of Iron is an expansion. In the description, they said, join us for a first look at Destiny's next great adventure with the Bungie development team, get a glimpse at the next threat the Guardians will confront later on this year, and learn all about the inspirations that we're packing into this new story. So a couple interesting things right there. They did say there's going to be an in-depth look with the development team, so it seems like we're going to get a lot of interviews and behind-the-scenes talks from the Bungie developers that actually made this and their inspirations on how they actually come up with the story. They also said we're going to get a glimpse at the next threat the Guardians are facing, indicating that there's some kind of alien race we need to take out or might be invading us. I'm thinking the Fallen, and that is definitely what the Kotaku article was indicating with the Fallen-themed raid with the twist. So it seems like the Fallen will be the new threat. And also, they said later on in the year, that definitely sounds like it's going to be the fall expansion and probably around September as my guess. So that's been a ton of info that's come out just today and gave us a load of info about this expansion. In the run-up to the reveal on Thursday, expect a lot more leaks and official teasers, and of course if any news does drop, I'll be sure to make videos for you guys with all the info you need to know, so make sure you are subscribed to the channel so you don't miss out on my future videos. Let me know in the comment section what do you think so far about the Rise of Iron and what you want to see from it, and you can also drop a like rating on the video if you enjoyed it and if you're hyped to find out more. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.